Should you submit to a man? And if you should, how to do it properly? Hello, my name is Greta Bereisaite. I'm dating and relationship coach for women. For Be Awesome High Value Women Secrets, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I upload new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And just before I will talk to you all about submission, don't forget to take my free self-awareness test to find out are you a woman of high value or low value, which I will drop down in the video description box below. And if you like my merch, these goals and not the drama, as always, you can get it in my YouTube store. So recently I got a very interesting question from one of my clients, and she said, my boyfriend is complaining that I'm not submissive to him enough, that I don't always do what he tells me to do. And I was like, oh, what an interesting topic. Let's make it into a YouTube video. So today I want to talk to you all about submission. I think, first of all, submission from a woman to a man, I think it's very, very natural. And as women, we kind of naturally have this need, this instinct to submit to a man, whereas men have this instinct to lead. And I personally think submitting to a man and letting a man lead you, you are fulfilling your own need and you're fulfilling his need, and this is all beautiful, but you have to be very wise with it. So for example, what happens nowadays with younger girls or ladies who just started to date and don't know much about dating, they might go on 1 or 2 dates with a guy and then automatically we just submit to them and start to go out of their ways to please them, to do everything for them, because we feel like this is what we should be doing as women. Ladies, submitting to a man is beautiful, but you have to submit to the right guy. A guy that you just met and you just been out with for like a few dates, submitting to this type of guy is very silly and it's very naive because you do not know him. The only guys women should ever submit to are the ones that want to do the right thing for you, are the ones that want to do good for you, are the ones that you can trust and have good, sincere intentions towards you. If, on the other hand, you will just be submitting to any man, you are taking a huge risk to be abused, to be hurt, to be manipulated, and to be used. On top of that, by giving yourself and submitting to him, not only that he will use you, but he will also lose respect for you, will take advantage of you, and will start to take you for granted. For that feeling or the intention to want to submit to a man, I would say it's even very beautiful and really good, but it needs to be a very wise decision and it needs to be done towards the right guy. So for example, you started to date somebody and through the period of dating you can see that his intentions are good, you can see that he's going out of his way to please you, you can see that he's investing into you, you are observing him and you can see that your values and his values match, you can see that he does the right thing, you feel like you can trust him, feel like he values and respects you. Your submission to him will be very natural as you see him as a righteous leader and you will feel safe to submit. Whereas a different type of example, let's say you're dating a guy who plays many games, flakes on the dates, you're dating a guy that you cannot trust, you're dating a guy that's very manipulative, you're dating a guy that's very abusive, you're dating a guy that's pushing you or influencing you to do the wrong thing. Well, ladies, even if you have a natural need to submit to a man, submitting to this type of guy is basically your first road to hell. Because all this type of guy will do, he'll be super happy that you're submitting to him. then he'll start to manipulate you more, then he'll start to push you around more, then he'll start to take advantage of you, use you, take you for granted, and at the end of the day probably break up with you and throw you out as a piece of rubbish because you gave him what he doesn't deserve, and now he is bored with you. Now, saying all of that, nobody's perfect, and of course good men will do mistakes too, but this is where you kind of have to manage yourself. If you're dating a man that is high value, as we say, or a good man, and you know he's leading you, he's doing the right thing, you think you guys having a really good relationship, however you feel like in some kind of case he started to take you for granted, or maybe he said something disrespectful, maybe you see that he's not really doing the right thing and he's trying to manipulate someone or something, or perhaps you. In this case, ladies, you must step back and set in a boundary. You have to show him that you will only submit to him and will let him lead you when he is being good, kind, righteous towards you. Then he wants to do the right thing for you. If you start to feel like his sincere intentions towards you are failing, or you start to sense some kind of disrespect, this is where you need to stand up for yourself. Because if you will submit to a man that disrespects you, you basically rewarded his bad behavior, and the outcome of it will become very nasty. Now, ladies, I find that a lot of Christian men try to manipulate women, saying, well, it says that a wife should submit to her husband, etc., etc. And yes, biblically it does say that a wife should submit to her husband, but also in the Proverbs it really well describes, God really well describes what is a good man that God loves and what is a bad man that God doesn't like, and what type of people not to be involved in. So, for example, liars, manipulators, etc. Right? So submitting to a man, of course, yet if you really have read the Bible, you will see that God only allows you to be with a good man. So yes, biblically it does say to submit to a man, but it also says that a man should value a woman as he values himself. A man should love a woman as he loves himself. A man should love a woman so much that he would be willing to die for her. A man should love a woman as Christ loved the church. It does not say anywhere biblically that you should just blindly submit to any kind of abuser, manipulator, game player, etc. This is not right, and this is very silly. So ladies, this is all I wanted to share about submission. If you liked this video, please press like. Let me know in the comments below what did you think. Join Greta's High Value Women's School, where we are all in the same boat, learning how to be women of high value and bring out the best in our men. Follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram is called Ladies Relationship Coach. And for one-on-one group coaching or coaching with a member of my team, book me through my website, which is called Bereisaite.com. And if you would like to know how to stay attractive via text, games men play on women, how to set healthy boundaries in a relationship. And ladies, I have a new course coming up, which is called High Value Women Course. And this course will be available for sale, perhaps even this day when I'm filming this video, and if not, then definitely in the next few days. So look out for that. And you can get it on my website, gretabereisaite.com. Thank you for watching, my queens. Kisses from Dorset.